Welcome to Financial Buzz Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker here at the New York Stock Exchange, bringing you a review of this week's stock market. On Monday, no economic numbers were released, so markets trended downward as everyone waited for the beginning of earnings season. On Tuesday, the producer price index for March rose 0.2% month-to-month, up from negative 0.5% and in line with expectations. Retail sales for March rose 0.9%, up from minus 0.5% and slightly below expectations. Markets were mixed. However, energy stocks rallied as crude oil rose nearly 3% to a little over $53 a barrel after forecasters predicted a decline in U.S. shale production. On Wednesday, industrial production for March declined 0.6% compared to a 0.1% increase in February. In addition, the Empire State Manufacturing Survey for April showed a contraction reading of minus 1.19, only the second negative reading in the last 23 months. Crude oil continued rising, closing at over $56 a barrel, and this prompted a rally with the Nasdaq closing above 5,000. On Thursday, housing starts for March were up 2%, disappointing analysts, and jobless claims for the week ending April 11th were up 12,000 to 294,000, higher than expected. On Friday, the consumer price index for March was up 0.2%, mostly due to higher energy costs. However, news of Greece having debt payment issues and China's regulators implementing stricter margin regulations caused a steep drop in markets. Now let's take a look at some stocks. Mylan shares slumped while shares of Perrigo gained early this week following the news that Mylan, a pharmaceutical company specializing in generic drugs, made a $28.9 billion offer to acquire rival Perrigo. JP Morgan Chase shares spiked Tuesday to almost $63 following the release of their first quarter earnings, showing a 12% increase in profit. JP Morgan's net income increased to $5.91 billion on earnings of $1.45 per share, ahead of forecasts of $1.41 per share. The company reported increases in profits across all business units. Investment banking up 12%, trading for fixed income, currencies, and commodities up 5%, consumer banking up 12%, and commercial banking up 1%. Nokia Corporation and Alcatel-Lucent stocks tumbled on Wednesday after Nokia announced that they will be acquiring the French technology company in an all-stock deal that values Alcatel-Lucent at $16.6 billion. The combined company will have more than 114,000 employees and will be the second largest company in the mobile equipment industry. Citigroup shares made headlines on Thursday, gaining more than 1.5% after releasing a first quarter earnings report showing the largest earnings the bank has seen in nearly 8 years. Operating expenses decreased more than 10%, while various business units' revenue increased. Citigroup's revenue for the first quarter came in at $19.7 billion or $1.51 per share, while analysts forecasted earnings of only $1.39 per share. Netflix stock increased over 18% Thursday and reached a new 52-week high after the video streaming company released their first quarter financials, revealing major growth in their subscriber base. They had 4.9 million new subscribers, nearly a million more than what analysts expected. Netflix also reported an increase in revenue of 31% year over year to $1.4 billion. This is Financial Buzz Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, and I'll see you again next week.